This is like hallowed ground for me. I've been a pilot my whole life and flown several different machines, and both rotary wing, fixed wing, spaceships. To come where it all really began, where the dream was really born, is really kind of gives me goosebumps. When you think about dreamers and innovators, the risk they take, the risk of ridicule, and that's a stupid idea, it'll never work, but they overcome all of those things, and look what happens, it changes the world, This is where I was all born, and so very, very excited to be here, and so important. I mean, this heritage site for the state of Ohio, for our entire nation, actually for the globe. This is where the dream of flight really grew wings, So Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, the Air Force Research Lab, all of these places, it brings me back here to Dayton, where it all began, and here to Huffman Prairie Flying Field, where it all began for the Wright brothers. When I think about that, how much our lives would be different had we not actually captured this and kind of corralled this dream of flight and be able to build wings that could support us with lift. Had we never done that, how much different our world would be, how less connected we would be, and how less developed we'd be. You go to the Smithsonian in DC, and there by the Wright Flyer, underneath glass is a letter that Wilbur Wright wrote to the Smithsonian asking for literature on flying machines and kites, and so he could do some more research. And when I read through that letter, you could see his interest in literature, that work that's already been done. And then he starts talking about the fire that's burning inside of him. I've only done just minor research in kites and things like this, but I believe that if we put all our might to it, all our resources, all our intellectual might, that one day we'll fly like birds. He went on to say in this letter, it's like, it might not be as beautiful as the birds in the sky, but one day we will be able to fly like birds. And I just, when my first visit and reading that letter, I had tears in my eyes, thinking, what it must have been like to these bicycle shop owners, to say one day we'll fly like birds, and how crazy people must have thought they were. And so it's just pretty amazing to see where a dream can carry you. When you put your heart and soul into it, and you don't take no for an answer, and you keep pushing and you keep pushing and you keep failing and you keep learning from your failures and try over and over again, and then one day, it becomes the birthplace of aviation. So.